Hi, everybody. We're here with Elizabeth Wojtaszek, owner of the Short Sale Department, a leading short sale negotiation company in real estate. And she's had the short sale department for 5 years now. And we just wanted to swing by and catch up with Liz so that she can give us a potential market update, or she can talk to us about what her team and her provide to consumers. So, hi, Liz. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you so much again for allowing us to visit your office. I mean, as you guys can see, she has files galore, and she's a nonstop.
You have to point out the floor.
Yes,
the floor
yeah, there's files and files and files. But thank you so much for allowing us to swing by, and you're our go-to insider when it comes to real estate. So we wanted to get the inside scoop of on what your team and obviously you, the team leader, are doing. So what are some of the things that you guys do? I'm anxious and curious.
Well, I have to do a correction. It's not so much a real estate market update, but basically a real estate service update for you.
Okay.
So this is the update that I have for you. The short sale department here, we tend to work on various aspects of real estate. What I mean by that, we help sellers and buyers and investors acquire real estate, sell their real estate. As far as short sales will always be key. That's why it's called the short sale department. We have a good staff that actually process the short sales, get them approved, and send the approvals off to the real estate agents.
Okay. Now, you mentioned other services that your team and yourself provide. For example, if I'm a buyer, how would you be able to help me?
Well, I encourage all buyers to actually stop in, contact me, sit down with me, and we'll have a no obligation appointment. Basically like an interview process. I want to know, what are your wants and needs? What are you looking for? What areas are you looking for? Especially, have you been pre-qualified? I think that's the most important aspect when speaking to a buyer. Most buyers, I mean, I used to be in their shoes. When I saw a home, I wanted it. But unfortunately, I fell in love with the home, but I couldn't afford it. So before we get to that point, we want to have a sit down, find out what do they qualify for, and get their search going.
Now, do you have a team of premier lenders that you have as part of your team?
I have selected some premier lenders, okay. But then again, I do call out all those other lenders that I haven't spoken to. Contact me, and we can actually discuss what your process is. I mean, I want to be able to speak to every lender that I know out there, because you never know, one lender may have a product another lender may not have. So I strongly encourage any lenders hearing this video, hey, you know what, contact me, reach out to me, because I do have buyers waiting to get pre-qualified.
I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm glad you mentioned the importance of getting in touch with the lender prior to showing property. So I'm glad we discussed that. Now, as an investor, how would you be able to help me if I'm looking for properties, or I don't know, do you guys deal with units?
Yes, we deal with multifamily, 2 to 4 units,
okay,
anywhere around Southern California, Los Angeles County, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, so on. And we're not just pocketed in just one certain area, it's all over. As far as investors are concerned, investors are always looking for the AFV, the aftermarket, or the AMV, I'm sorry, aftermarket value, or ARV, after rehab value. That's super important with investors, because they want to know where they're putting their money into. Investor myself, yeah, I've had a property that I purchased. I wanted to know what the ARV value, which is the after rehab value, was going to be, and I pulled the trigger and I purchased that property. So with investors, I also encourage you guys to contact me as well. We can get you into properties that you might not even know about. They could be listings that are not even on the MLS. So
that's a great point.
Yeah, they have the exclusion, which any realtor will have by the seller written. They can have an MLS exclusion. So things that are not on the market, like that are not on the MLS, you never know, we might have something for you.
And the fact that you're an investor yourself, you can relate to buyers, sellers, and investors. So I'm sure you have the upper hand.
Yes, you're always looking for a percentage that you want to gain out of the property. You know, certain little nicks and crannies that we like to look at.
Now, one of the things that we touched on the lending part, or getting a potential buyer prospect pre-approved, it's different loan programs. Obviously, the different lenders have different programs, and I'm glad you mentioned about lenders out there watching this video to contact Liz and pitch your loan programs. If you have down payment assistance, which I'm sure you get a lot of.
I do. I get a lot of people asking me for down payment assistance programs. So lenders out there, I want to hear what you have to tell me. Give me your down payment assistance programs. How do they work? Send me the info. Let's talk. I don't want to say collaborate because that's such a cliche, but send me your information. In this business, there's a lot of talk but no action. So I really want to get those programs out there. I want to know that your lender can back up what they say that they can do. So veterans loans, I like to get to know more about that. We have a lot of veterans that are out there that really want to purchase a home. Unfortunately, some lenders cannot help certain veterans. So I want to make sure that when I have a veteran buyer, especially because they are coming out, they are coming because they want to purchase a home, I know where to guide them to.
And who to send them to.
Who to send them to, and obviously know off bat what is it that they need. So if they need their veterans eligibility certification or their certificate, whatnot, I want to know off bat so that during the middle of a transaction, I come to find out that it's not a go. Then you know what, I should have known that from the get-go.
And I mean, obviously every lender is different, just like every realtor is different. Now, what else have we not discussed? I mean,
well, we haven't discussed short sales, so that's the one thing I still want to keep basis or keep in touch with everybody out there. Short sales are still around. They haven't gone by. Unfortunately, yes, our market is picking up, but we still have those homeowners that are still struggling to make ends meet. So when those loan mods cannot go through, we have a short sale opportunity out there. So there is relocation assistance, and there's also keeping your home California. So that's some of the things that we actually do here at the short sale department, and we do work with Keep Your Home California to get them that assistance according to what the lender guidelines are.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that I was able to swing by and interview you, because you've always been a source of knowledge and a go-to person within the industry, and you're actually one of a very few selected colleagues that I actually respect what they do, because you guys keep it real. Another thing is that obviously the fact that the short sale department has been in business for 5 years, but Elizabeth has over 15 years of real estate experience within different branches within the real estate, from lending to obviously short sale processing to escrow, and the fact that she's bilingual.
Sí, hablo español.
Yes, habla español, so obviamente agentes que sean bilingües pueden hablarle a Elizabeth en español, pero obviamente pues todos creo yo que hablamos inglés. Pero back to our English mode, we definitely want to thank you and your team and your staff for allowing us to shoot a quick little film and letting everybody know. I'm glad that your team has branched into not just short sales, because obviously I know you don't want to be just one dimensional.
No, we have expanded. So we have expanded to helping buyers, sellers, and investors. So feel free to come in and ask me any questions. We're the go-to place to come to.
Another thing that I wanted to mention, without necessarily giving too much away, is her rates are competitive. I feel that you get what you pay for, but at the end of the day, she does what she sets out to do. She promises and she delivers. And again, she to me, she's one of the best, if not the best, short sale negotiator that's out there. I've actually interviewed other short sale negotiators, and they either don't pick up the phone, don't text back, don't respond to Facebook messages, and their prices are, keeping it real, they're definitely higher than what she has. And I'm not going to give her fee. That's up to her and the agent to discuss. But this is a bit of a testimonial, and I've been extremely pleased with her services, and I would highly recommend her to any agent. And those that know who I am, they can contact me directly and ask me, how was it working with Elizabeth, or how was Elizabeth with you as far as your short sale files. I have the utmost respect for this woman, and she's a tough cookie, and to me, she's one of the most amazing negotiators that there is, and I have a lot of respect for her staff, so I know that she's going to do great, and we're excited about hopefully teaming up with your team and do some amazing things in 2015. So one last thing before I forget, how do we get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me directly through my phone, area code 310-498-7781. My email address, it's the number 1, shortsaledirector@gmail.com. You can contact me through Facebook. My Facebook fan page is the Short Sale Department. Another way that you can actually see what I do, basically, you can go to my YouTube channel, the Short Sale Department, or under my name, Elizabeth Wojtaszek. You can actually go there and see some videos that I have uploaded.
Now, again, can you give us your number and your contact information?
It's area code 310-498-7781. Email address, it's the number 1, shortsaledirector@gmail.com. And 2015, we just started, so I can't wait to see what it has in store.
Well, Liz, thank you so much again. I know that she never stops. Every time I've had the pleasure of swinging by her office.
It's organized.
Well, I mean, it's organized, but at the end of the day, there's always files in her desk and files everywhere, as you guys can see. And these are active files, and she's processing a ton of files for many agents, and her success rate is it's very high. And give her a try if you haven't done so. Give her a call. As a realtor myself, I would rather give somebody else that does short sales 24/7 the file, and allow myself more time to be able to prospect for more business than be stuck in an office from 9 to 3 p.m. working on files and not have time for new business.
Yeah,
so
let me do that.
that's what she's for, and that's what her team is here for. So reach her at the numbers and the emails that she provided, and I'm sure if you guys team up with the Short Sale Department and her staff, you all will be able to close a lot more files and help more sellers avoid foreclosure, get them some incentive, and hopefully those referrals will be coming because you all did a fantastic job, hopefully with the help of the Short Sale Department. So again, Liz, thank you so much, and much success to you.
Thank you.